Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Stellaris. We're playing with all DLC enabled version 3.13 and this is the second episode of our brand new playthrough as the Hesukaran Empire led by Omnissiah Kale. We're playing the Cybernetic Creed Origin, and in the first episode we went over the Empire setup and the Galaxy setup, and just in case you clicked on this, episode 2, I'll just do a quick summary that we're playing on the hardest possible difficulties, pretty much, minimal habitable worlds. There's, about 10 AIs, about 10 advanced AIs, 1 to 2 fallen empires, maybe a Marauder empire. We have, kind of the mid game is set to 2350, late game 2450. The AI is aggressive, they got all the bonuses. There's Grand Admiral difficulty and there's no scaling. There we are. So in the first episode, we've looked over our empire, looked over our starting position, and immediately went. We built another science ship, and immediately went to explore the system of Suderka that contains 2 potentially habitable worlds. 2 guys, and we're playing on the lowest habitable world setting with guaranteed habitable worlds is actually off. So for us to have 2, not 1 guys, but 2 habitable worlds. Not even like 2 systems away, but 1 system away. What can I say? It is a divine intervention. As we know, to fuse is divine, augmentation is worship. Our Omnissiah Kale has really delivered with his prayers. So let's go ahead and unpause and pick up where we left off. Oh, sorry, let's actually slow this down. I'm going to keep this even, kind of on a slow speed. Even then, I think the days tick up pretty quickly. Anomaly found. Contact report, remnants. Yeah, I guess, sorry, from previous episode, let me just summarize that we also went with 1 tradition. We opened up with discovery, and we're about to get a second one. We have the edicts of veneration of saints, information quarantine, and map the stars on. This gives us extra survey speed, kind of anomaly discovery chance, and hyperlane detection. Give us information quarantine, gives us governing ethics, attraction, and stability. Invasion of saints gives us 20% output from our horror specs, which are our sort of tech priests. Otherwise, in terms of our research, let's remind ourselves we're doing administrative AI, a genome mapping for pop growth, administrative AI for research speed, and ceramo metal materials to bolster our ships. That is where we are really on our home world. We are clearing the slums and saving up enough minerals to build a research lab, which will kind of give us a 50% boost to our research. And I think it's paramount we do that as early as possible in the game. We have also discovered a precursor site, so we got the Voltaeum. Hang on, let's actually have a look. What is it? Precursors? The Voltaeum. Yeah, the Voltaeum Star Assembly. So we'll track those down, obviously, as we go further into the game. Now, contact report remnants. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Kelzaka. The people of the Hesukaran Empire are apparently finding some humor in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from other stars continue to elude us. The report on the traces of alien life that were recently found seemingly only add an ironic twist to the situation. Remarkable. Yeah, I guess so. The populace is not the surprise that all we found in Mayo system are, kind of the signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on an inhospitable rock. Whereas in the Suderka system, we just found some wildlife, I believe. Wow. Okay, we'll have a look at these systems. Okay, we only opened up the game, but there's a lot to look at. Now, we do already have a second tradition. We picked to boldly go. A new age of exploration is upon us. As we once mapped the surface of our homeworld, we must now brave new terrain, space. There's a galaxy full of wonder waiting to be discovered. That will give us survey speed plus 35%, which is, you know, it's kind of now and never. Let's go ahead and grab that. Next tradition in 9 months. Very interesting. We'll see what we pick there. We have an idle leader, but there's really a scientist. He's commanding a ship, but it doesn't really have a council position to attend to, so that's fine. Here we got another anomaly. Interesting. Now let's go ahead and queue up the research labs on our home planet. Yep, and that will, you know, that's a very good start, I have to say. We got the slums.
Blocker cleared.
Yeah, now let's have a look at our species. I'm actually curious. We have 16, 13. Interesting. That most of our species are actually authoritarian. We only have 13 species that are spiritualist. That is very curious. Yeah, so to see the ones with ritualistic implants, that's actually something we didn't cover in the first episode. So ritualistic implants, these implants are proudly adorned by the faithful. Their dedication to the divine is an inspiration to all. And we get alloys and engineering and unity from these jobs, plus 5% and plus 10% from unity. Worker pop resource output plus 5% and army damage plus 5%. So yeah, we really want as many spiritualists as we can get, and I'm surprised we don't have a lot of them, frankly.
Council agenda ready.
Council agenda is ready. Let's go ahead and launch this. Pause. So we now have citizen pop happiness plus 10%. Now again, what do we have? A higher purpose, citizen pop happiness, spiritualist ethics attraction. I think, yeah, right. Pops can change their. I think they can change their ethics, but we will change that slowly. Anyway, I think we go with chart the unknown because that gives us survey speed. You know, right now plus 25% and anomaly discovery chance. So again, we either use this now or never. I mean, evolving society would be very nice. Monthly unity plus 40%. But it's only plus 10% now, and not that we even have that much. Yeah, I guess let's go chart the unknown to make the most of that tradition of discovery. 144 months. 144 months to launch. Wow. That is a lot. 144 months. Okay, let's go ahead and put that in there. I mean, 12, so 120 months is 10 years to get it. We really need that statecraft, to be honest. Yeah, let's see. Let's evaluate what traditions can we pick in a second. We do have our science ships set to look for choke points. I hope we can grab a bit more land, but even with this is great, really. Let's go ahead and just spend 100 minerals to build a mining station on Dream Loop. Boost our minerals output. Go back to normal speed. Keep looking at our homeworld of Kelzaka. What do we already get here? We got
star system charted.
Siderka has been fully surveyed. Okay, perfect. Guess let's build the mining station, and then we'll queue up our construction ship to go to Siderka straight away. Let's have a look. 80% habitability. Siderka 3. Oh, God, so many things going on. Habitable worlds survey.
Situation log updated.
We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Kelzaka. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. Yeah, a commendable initiative. Or we have more important matters to focus on. No, a commendable initiative. Okay, keep that. Let's think this through. Actually, think this through. So Suderka 3, we'll definitely have to colonize this. He's got asteroid belt, engineering research from miners, +1, max mining districts +4. Excellent. We have noxious swamp, only 1 blocker. I mean, does it really get better than this, guys? Does it really get better than this? No, it doesn't. Let me tell you, it really doesn't. Now, let's think about our next tradition. We don't want research subsidies just yet. Do we want science division for research alternatives? That's nice, but not so nice. And I want statecraft. A powerful council allows our empire to be more responsive. We get Edict Fund +50, which, okay, we're not really going to make use of that straight away, but finisher effect upon adoption of all of these. We get Empire Size -5% and Ascension perk, well, obviously Ascension perks +1. Empire Size -5%. That's not great, but constitutional focus. With a clear focus on our empire's needs, we can ease the administrative burden of our councillors. Council agenda +25%. What do we get after? We get rightful claims and oppose the fallen agendas. Not even sure what those are. Council agenda effect duration +25%. Immutable directives. We also get amongst peers. Whenever an agenda is launched, all councils gain 150 experience per skill level. And we get effective councilor skill +1. You know, 150 experience is nothing to sniff at, you know, because if we go to the leaders tab, for example, let's say Omnisire, where do we see his experience? I don't know where we see his experience. There you go, experience down right here. So level 1, we need 400 to make it to level 2, so he would get 150. So at level 2 though, you know, that's probably some like 800 or 1000, and we would get 300, so like 30% of a. So, you know, statecraft, really good. I mean, and agendas, I mean, they're super powerful. Getting that 25% speed. These two, so we get 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's a few we can unlock quite quickly, right? Because the first 5 or so we can knock out. We don't need supremacy just yet, or unyielding. I mean, expansion. Colony development speed, we'll use that very soon. Habitat. Okay, maybe we will build habitats. Finisher effect is max districts +1. Also not bad, to be honest. Starbase influence cost. Okay, we only claimed 1 system so far, so we could get this next. Then we could get colonization fever. Then we could get pop growth speed. That's good. These we could leave for later. It would be nice to start with 2 pops. But how many colonies are we really going to get? I mean, 10% pop growth speed with a new life is good though. I mean, we're going to have enough influence. Like, we don't really need the influence, like with the power projection. Colony development speed, we can live without. Starbase influence cost, we can live without. Empire size from systems, -25%. Yeah, I kind of feel, I mean, if you get expansion, you need to get it straight away, right? Early game, because then we actually benefit from new pops on colonies. The earlier we start getting pop growth speed, obviously it's going to be big. We save this influence, but we're going to have a ton of it. Well, we'll have enough. Okay, we already picked 1. We have 5 left. This is definitely 2. 3 or 4. 5. Yeah, we really don't have that many left. So we got cybernetics will be one of these, right? If we have, sorry, cybernetics will be 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Statecraft, supremacy. 1, 2, 3. So statecraft and supremacy, let's say definitely. Prosperity. Yeah, we need those resources, less upkeep, more housing. That's all good stuff. We need that soon as well. Expansion. I feel like we're only going to use this. We're basically going to have 2 colonies. I mean, how many more colonies are we really going to get? But getting an early colony is huge. So, I mean, yeah, this isn't really important. This isn't really important. 1 pop. 1 pop. 1 pop. About saves us 2 years or so. 10% growth speed. That's really nice. We get 1 more district on every planet. That's nice. And that's kind of think we're going to be playing with 3 planets. Maybe we find 1 or 2 more, so 5. Statecraft is definitely supremacy. We do have, yeah, statecraft, supremacy, prosperity. I see that's 3, 4, so we have 2 left. Harm. What are we going to get? Aptitude. Okay, leader capacity, leader cost, leader pool size, leader. Oh. I don't really like aptitude. Adaptability, pop housing, usually minus 10%. That's nice. Building and district, strategic resource cost and upkeep. Building and district. Okay. Orbital bombardment damage, defense army damage. Habitability plus 10%. No, we don't need this because we'll be cybernetic. Resettlement cost, building slots. Nah. Adaptability, we don't want. Aptitude, we don't want. Diplomacy. Available envoys. No, maybe if we want to befriend. Domination, no. Worker pop resource output. I like that. Slave pop. Let's see how many slaves we actually get. If we do not impose our will on others, they will inevitably impose theirs on us. Empire size from pops, minus 10%. Grants access to the hegemony federation type. Colonial viceroys. Monthly influence plus 0.5. Imperious architecture. Capital building housing provide 1 housing each. Enforcers produce 1 unity. Worker pop. Edict extended shifts and worker pops get plus 5% more. Counselor experience gain plus 20%. It's not bad. Kinda need this to get this early as well. Enmity. Pop growth per neighboring rival plus 3%. Pop assembly per neighboring rival plus 3%. Maximum rivalries plus 1. Finisher effects available envoys is plus 1. Hesukari never move so fast as when other Hesukari are setting the pace. Okay. Rise to the occasion. Official capacity per rival. Plus, so okay, we need 2 rivals basically. Consummate contrarian. Diplomatic weight when opposing resolutions plus 50%. First, establish an equal playing field. Ship build cost. Ship build speed. Researcher upkeep. Researcher labs build speed. Worker when okay, this is all kind of while militarily weaker than a rival. Well, we will be behind. We'll be behind most AIs for at least early mid game. Outpace damage to rivals plus 15%. Third, cast a shadow of your adversary once and for all. Grants 2% increase research points and unity output per rival for 10 years after winning a humiliation war. Interesting. I do think there will be a lot of enmity. Yeah, what else is there? Mercantile. It's not really our thing. Market fee though, nice. Trade value. Traders produce +2 amenities. Yeah, not really our jam. Though I like it. I like mercantile. Politics. I need a politics +1 envoy. Now produce 1 influence per skill level if they're in galactic community. Okay, quid pro quo favors. Yeah, this is sort of all about the galactic community, really. Veto cooldown. Yeah, maybe at the very end. Subterfuge, code breaking +1, encryption +1, chance to evade. I actually quite like subterfuge. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. Code breaking. Because it's good to know what your other empires are up to, and they will, yeah. Infiltration speed, available envoys +1. God. Okay, we're definitely taking statecraft. Definitely. And to be honest, we're gonna it's not gonna take us that long. I mean, we do want to delay that colony a little bit, right? Once we get these two, so I would get 1, 2, 3. Right, so we get those agendas. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then what? But then if, yeah, we might as well. Yeah, I mean, we're not building that colony right now, are we? But I do also want to get prosperity, mining station up +20%, and get the building and district have their build cost reduced by 10%. So we save some of those minerals. Statecraft, the council agenda speed +25% is just too good to pass up. So we're gonna get so many. Now, the more agendas you complete, the stronger you become. Our base influence cost. Where do we go? So we can get 1, 2, 3, get 10% growth speed, pop growth speed, get 1 extra pop on a new colony, and 25% colony development speed, and get that second colony up, you know, quickly. To be honest, I think we get more power from that, and we get an extra district on all planets. I feel like to catch up to other empires. I mean, of course I want agenda speed too. Get 1, 2. Then we get 1, 2, 3. Right, that should be pretty quick. Sorry guys, this is really important though. I mean, are we going to establish this straight away? Can we even do it? We can. Like in 1 food and 50, so we could get that going like straight away. Right? I mean, it takes a year to build. It takes 12 months just to build the colony ship. It's gonna take some time to get over it there. Okay, let's go with statecraft. I mean, I think it's on. Sorry, guys. No, I'm not sorry, but we really do need to think this through. Statecraft or expansion? Starbase. We are going to have starbases, right? They're going to be expensive. We are going to get empire size from systems and planets. That's a good one. These are all really good. Save that influence cost. Yeah, I guess agendas are going to have to wait. I guess it will be expansion.
Council
Yes.
agenda available.
Yeah, we have 12 months. Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay, we got Ida Patch leveling up. Head of research. Council agenda speed plus 5%. Or anomaly discovery chance. Well, she's going to be on the council, so she's going to have to be a politician. Alright, we need a few of those to manage the empire.
Anomaly found.
Okay, signs of precursor activity in Tar Valum system. Leave it be for now. Tar Valum 4 strategic resource discovered of rare crystals. During its survey of Tar Valum 4, the Shadow Marshal discovered deposits of rare crystals. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams, and they are also a critical component in most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. Rare crystals. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams. Okay, everything we just read. Okay, we'll get onto that ASAP. Hammer Jubilee. The Jubilee pilgrimage of the Fellowship of the Hammer is about to begin, and countless practitioners will journey from their local forges to the Forge of the Fellowship in the capital. Traditionally, this event has caused countless logistical issues and often ends in outbursts of violence as the Fellowship eventually clashes with practitioners of the other creeds. There have been calls to end this practice and from the other creeds and those living in the capital. Disallow the pilgrimage. No, freedom of religion is right. Monthly hours plus 10, governing ethics, attraction minus 10%, pop amenities usually plus 10. Yeah, freedom of religion is right. I do like to pick these, mostly for the immersion. We kind of keep half an eye on the bonuses they give, but yeah, really, freedom of religion is a right.
Star system charted.
That's what our philosopher king would say. Okay, so we are going to get the next tradition in 12 months. So let's go ahead then to make the most of it. Let's get these 50. Let's get the shipyard. What do we need? We need 4 food. Okay, let's get that colony ship. So car. So that's happening. Our economy's doing well. I mean, we are. Ooh, hang on. This is gonna be bad. Okay, we're gonna have to sell, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, it's because once we get these researchers in, yeah, we're gonna start. Yeah, we're gonna start consuming. Where did we? Yeah, there we are. So we got 2 researchers. That should speed up our research substantially, though. Substantially, yeah. Which is great. But we are now running out of food and consumer goods. We need to be really careful with this. We do need credits. Okay, yeah, that colony is going to put some real strain on our economy. Now for our Omnisac Kale, let's go with Principle 2 as the true philosopher king. Yeah. So we do really. We need some more minerals, but we also need.
Construction complete.
Okay. Soran Watchers. Excellent. Stagnant ascendancy, a stagnant form of government based on ancient traditions and long-forgotten principles. Okay, they're basically imperial succession, just like us. They are holy guardians. This fallen empire dedicates itself to the preservation and defense of its holy sites. Colonizing systems that they consider sacred is likely to incur their ire. They are fanatic spiritualists. Yeah, just like us. First contact with Soran Watchers. Foolish child, you claim to know the divine, yet you defile your flesh. No, we are Soran Watchers, the chosen people of this galaxy. Keep your impure bodies off our holy places, or expect swift destruction. You will embrace the greater good eventually. We do like that they're spiritualist, but they seem to follow false gods. Okay. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. This particular Xenos appear to have been active on the galactic stage for some time. Their empire is likely thousands of years old, and their technology is far ahead of our own. We should be careful when dealing with them. Indeed, this changes everything. Oof, so run watch. Okay, they're kind of on the other side of the galaxy, but we did manage to, I guess, intercept some communication. There, let's go ahead and build a mining station on Sidurka A. Sidurka 3, the Tundra world. So yeah, so Tundra is our, yeah, that's our preferred habitat. Excellent. Let's get that 5 energy. Our economy is suffering a little bit. We do need minerals. We also kind of need these consumer goods or alloys. And for that we would need to build, yeah, we need minerals really. Fine, let's just let our planet scale a little bit, get some more
Star
pops.
system charted. Star system charted.
New colonies start with 1 additional pop. Yeah, we're almost done with that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one in. 15 months and we'll get pop growth plus 10%. Let's get that in, and then we'll get the influence reduction so we can actually start. We'll start
Construction complete.
Claiming more and more systems. Minister of Defense leveled up. Shiv Hearth. What does he have? Engineer. Daily hull region. Daily armor region. Engineer 2. Commander class. So he could be a skirmisher also. Hull and armor region. Weapons damage and sublight speed. We don't need the speed to go anywhere. Let's go ahead with engineer. That will make him a really great commander. And that means we can rely on armor. We won't claim any more systems just for now, because we want to get that, you know, influence reduction to get the most out of that tradition. It's only 12 months. Colony ship should be coming. So Durka Prime. Have a look. Wow. Momentous event for our species. Oh no. What did I... Oh, this is what I hate. Okay. We did run out of consumer goods, unfortunately. And that gives us... Oh, monthly unity. Oh, okay, this is going to take... Oh, 1.5 years.
Anomaly found.
Yeah. Okay, this is unfortunate. This is what happens when you're not paying attention a little bit. Okay, it's gonna be... I'm just gonna buy 50 straight away. as well. Okay, this is very unfortunate. Perfectionist. Yeah. Yep. We'll make Ida perfectionist. Oh, this is really unfortunate. I just missed this. Okay, we'll work through it. Unfortunately, it will be a year and a half of reduced monthly Unity output. Oh, this is really bad. These initial years, guys, of the game are really slow, but that's just how it is. Especially on this difficulty, you need to be very careful with the choices you make.
Star system charted.
Okay, that's
Colonization in progress.
the first Hesokar colony. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the wide, empty steppe of Sidurka Prime. The chosen landing site lies behind a large ridge with which shelters it from the cold wind, and there's an open body of fresh water not far away. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. The first Hesokar city on an alien world. Engineering Research 600, a great day for the Hesokaran Empire. Indeed. Consumer goods are gonna run out. Oof. Okay, we really need that. We need that industrialist, but we also need these miners, to be honest. Yeah, this is gonna. Yeah. Okay, our economy is gonna be under quite some strain for the time being. Rewriting history. The Templars of Steel has recently begun a campaign to ban any examples of military defeats in our historical and faithful records. The Creed claims this information demoralizes those in military service and weakens public support. Our historians dismiss this notion and remind us that those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it. Should we accept their more positive view of our past? To be victorious, we must think as victors. Unacceptable. We must learn from our mistakes. I think to be victorious, we must think as victors. We need to get unity, and we need to get into the fighting spirit. Defense Army morale 25, unity +5, monthly society research -5%. You know, to be victorious, we must think as victors. I like that. I like that slogan. Okay, you know what? I'm really a little bit annoyed, to be honest, by this. What is it? Consumer goods currently cost 260. Just buy some of these. Hopefully that will fix our problems. Now, pop growth speed. Okay, let's go ahead and get the pop growth speed. Okay, we have 24 months and we'll get reach for the stars. Maybe a bit less than that if this goes away. 70 days. That was really bad.
Technology secured.
It will happen though. Okay, a combination of different metals and ceramics that result in a strong armor without sacrificing flexibility. So we unlocked ceramo metal armor. Excellent. Let's get what? Afterburners. Nebula refinery produces 10. Ooh, and we are in a nebula, aren't we? Unlock starbase building. Let's get this. Let's get 0G refineries. We don't need powered exoskeletons. Although worker pop resource output +5%. not really going to build a lot of star bases either. We need them at choke points, not in like some random, and they're going to be mostly defensive. So I guess, yeah, let's get powered exoskeletons for the economy, right? Pop worker, pop resource output, that's always good. What do we get? Afterburners, evasion, sublight speed. Get the exoskeleton, since, you know, that's what we're really all about. All sorts of enhancements and augmentations. What is that line? So we get to fuse is divine. Augmentation is worship. Repeat after me, guys.
Star system charted.
Okay, finally that's gone.
Star system charted.
Can't believe it. It's really bad of me. Let's try to find where the other empires are. 16 months and we get reach for the stars. Well, the colonization fever. Colonization fever seems to have gripped the populace. Their enthusiasm and patriotic fervor draws additional population to new colonies. And a new life awaits our citizens in their off-world colonies, a chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure. With the help of an aggressive marketing campaign, the less fortunate elements of our society will be flocking to our colony ships.
Anomaly found.
Warrior system sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. Okay, we'll leave it be for now. Let's leave it be. To be honest though, since we haven't found anything, let's go survey this, but let's also survey the actual... No, I always... Although, actually, should we... Let's have a look. We can actually get a third scientist. Survey speed. We can get research speed plus 3%. Age 36. Halo caster. Maybe we'll get him on the council. What does she have? Council agenda speed plus 5%. Yeah, maybe we do. Doesn't look like we've met anyone. You know, we're not blocked off in any direction straight away. I do want to get one scientist just survey the immediate systems around us so that we know, you know, maybe there's a great system somewhere. So I will spend 100 alloys on that. Yeah, third ship. That will also make better use of our Syra Astor, Minister of State, our Archmagos. So this could be our Emperor one day. So leader experience gain plus 10%, or politician, council agenda speed plus 5, or fertility preacher, pop growth plus 3%, food plus 10%. I'm gonna go with fertility preacher. I like council agenda 2. I like eye for talent. This we can upgrade later as he levels up. Politician we can get on others. A fertility preacher though, I mean, we want as many pops as we possibly can get.
Anomaly found.
I guess we need to consider, do we want to... happiness. Unstable tectonics. Engineering research from jobs though, plus 20%. Habitability minus 10%. That's really unfortunate. We could have been at 60% on this. To be honest though, I think we can go ahead and pop growth speed minus 25%, resources minus 25%, pop upkeep plus 50%, pop amenities usage plus 50%. I mean, I feel like we could make it work, couldn't we? Unstable tectonics. This world has very unstable plate tectonics and is prone to massive earthquakes and volcanic activity. get Aeon. Earth. Want to get survey speed plus 10%. No, I'm actually going to get the younger one, but with the spark of genius. Get this guy. Let's get survey system. We'll survey all of this. These are actually close to us. We can survey all the way up to here to kind of the next choke point, because this kind of all belongs to us if we can grab all of like these few systems, these key systems. I'm actually thinking, yeah, we need to grab this system.
Star system charted.
Ren Zane governing Kelzakia. Trade folk, trade value. He's planetary governor, which is what he is. Leader experience gain plus 20. Let's get him. Trade value. Yeah. Let's do it, I guess. We do have some trade value. Those are the options. We'll take them. Now we're almost done establishing our colony. 8 months. We can actually start expanding. We found a natural wormhole. Where? Horsham system, I guess here. We have detected what appears to be a naturally occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Horsham system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole. That, our scientists speculate, may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessels foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds if it could somehow be stabilized. Okay. So this is great. Yeah, it would be really great to grab this. Let's go ahead and survey this, but then let's survey these, I guess, right? Yeah, so it looks like these two are the choke points. Let's have a look. Now, I did see another Alpine world, 60%. Wow, another habitable world, and it's a choke point world as well. Okay, so we need to be honest, we need to be ready. Let's go ahead over here, and we need to use our influence to grab these three, you know, ASAP. And we will do that as soon as we get the reach for the stars from the expansion tradition in 8 months. Now, also, we do have 1,000 alloys, so we could, in fact, to be honest, just get some corvettes going to get that power projection up and get our influence up. And, you know, get ready for any hostile encounters. I'm thinking, is there any way we can get ourselves onto Sidurga 4 as well?
Sphere of influence expanded.
Sidurga Prime, 2 pops. And
Anomaly found.
so what do we have here? Mining, engineering research from miners. Okay, I'll leave the anomaly. B-ship sensor picking up an unexplained pattern of interference in the Horsham system. That's okay. We don't need that for now. Don't necessarily. Actually, it's fine. Let's go ahead and build a mining district. Actually, no, hang on. We don't really need it right now. Controversial relics. Hang on. Event chain. Cybernetic creed. Recently, an archaeological team discovered an ancient religious site. Its existence was considered a myth and has already forced us to revise some of our faith's historical records. The most surprising fact is that many of the uncovered historical artifacts have clear commune of toil iconography. This information would prove that the commune is the original interpretation of our religion, a heavily debated topic of our faith. Officially acknowledging this revelation would please the commune of toil, but strategic silence would please the other creeds, who must not fear the truth. Spirituous ethic, work of pop. This was buried for a reason. Ignore it. I mean, I do want unity, but must not fear the truth. We're a philosopher. Yeah, we must not fear the truth, really. Where's the factions? We have 56 of our pops are. Right. How many pops is that?
Anomaly found.
Okay, we expect around. Okay, so we should slowly be shifting to spiritualist. Okay, that's fine. Cold hard potential. Our science officer has found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, but garner a substantial find. Loisar system. Leave it be for now. Oh, that here. Okay, we'll get reach for the stars. The frontiers of our star nations are being pushed ever forwards. Soon, nothing in this galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. Starbase influence cost minus 10%. Fine. Let's get that and let's start grabbing these as quickly as we can. I mean, this is incredible, guys. We got a third habitable planet and all in our biome as well.
Star system charted.
Let's go ahead and just check maybe this out. Yeah, it's also a choke point, so...
Star system charted.
Let's get these, and then that will give us a good view as to, you know, where we are. We can't really expand further than this anyway, for now.
Construction complete.
Yeah, so let's really get a few of these. Okay, so we do have... Okay, there we are. Encounter in Tvilkite. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Tvilkite system. For now, we have codenamed them Alpha Aliens, until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. Interesting. Oh. First contact with an unknown entity in a Tvilkite system. Okay, let's send Yale Strike to try to establish contact, but not great. It might mean that this side is sort of taken. We'll see.
Star system charted.
Okay. Alpha aliens, mistaken identification. It seems our linguists have suffered a major setback in their attempts at codifying the language used by Alpha aliens. Unfortunately, what they had taken to be their language quite simply was not a language. In his report, Envoy Yale Strike states that after days of investigating the matter from every angle, the linguists finally concluded that it was in fact probably an attempt at music. An unfortunate error. It's frustrating. Okay. Well, I think we're coming up on the hour, guys. So I'm gonna unpause it for just a little bit longer, but we got another anomaly. We'll skip all the anomalies for now. Let's just discover, kind of survey the systems around so that we know again what to claim, in what order and where to go. But otherwise, yeah, we're doing really well. We're 7.5 years into the game. Yeah, I think everything's going well so far, other than me messing up the consumer goods and falling to a consumer goods shortage. Oof. Okay, comet sighted through belt. The population of Sedurka Prime is currently witnessing a spectacular sight. A comet is passing through Sedurka Prime's asteroid belt, and the effect is being described as magnificent. Keep looking at the sky. Comet sighted. Modify happiness plus 10%. There we are. On that happy note of a comet passing our newly established Durga Prime colony, let's end the episode here, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Again, if you are, give it a like to spread the series and get more people tuning into and becoming Immersioneers. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.